Welcome to Coming Down the Aisle presents Free the Fig. This is our YouTube show where we unbox some of the latest and greatest figures. This week we got something special for you, boys and girls. We got the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, Major Bendies. These things are pretty cool, and got a little bit special uh, uh, things to talk about because I do have the two chases to go along with it. So we'll talk about that. Of course, you can follow everything that Coming Down the Aisle is doing. Head over to comingdowntheaislepod.com and check out our social media and our pro wrestling tea store as well too. Look, hey, check it out, Coming Down the Aisle. Of course, support our sponsor, SeatGeek.com. Use code DOWNAISLE to save $20 on your next purchase. And head over to the Pod Foundation. Follow Pod Foundation and all of our Pod Foundation friends. Chick-fil-A Show, Extra Cooler, and Turnbuckle Tavern. All right, so let's get into this quickly. So this is, of course, what Series 2 looks like right here. You've got Brian Pillman, Adam Bomb, Danhausen, which is the first ever Danhausen figure, and Nick Gage, which is also his first figure. Of course, Zombie Sailor's going to have a Danhausen and a Nick Gage figure coming out later on, I believe later on this year or early 2023, one of those two. But we'll talk more about these figures here because this was the original look, right? Which is some people will still get these four figures. However, there are two chases in the in the bunch. So as we go along, we'll talk about them. So, but first, let's talk about just one of the regular ones. It's me, Brian Effin Pillman. Awesome stuff there. Of course, we'll take them all out. Let you look at them real close. You've got on the back side, you've got the Collect Them All, the Classic Collect Them All, Major Bendies, the Brian Pillman card, which Brian Pillman is one of my favorites of all time. The Bendable Puzzle Collectible, Major Pod Network logo, and the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast screen grab there too. So let's get these things open. So these are the new improved backings. We head over to our My World unboxing, and I'll show you the difference between Series 1 and My World. But, oh man, that came out really nice. So here we go, Brian Pillman. Okay, so these Bendies, remember, folks, are known to have the big, huge, thick chest. That's just kind of how they were. Kind of a little thick. I mean, a little hard to move, but they're meant to be kind of hard to move. They weren't. That's how these were. So, love the likeness. Again, kind of like a cartoon look. That's what these were all about. And then on the back, you've got, of course, the cross. He's in his. This is definitely loose cannon Brian Pillman era. Nice T-shirt too. Kind of something similar to what he wore. Black pants, black boots. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, I love this, especially as a Brian Pillman fan. This is really cool. I don't know if you guys watch Stranger Things, but Billy from Stranger Things looks a lot like Brian Effin Pillman. Let's set this aside here because I'm gonna do some fig photography later on here. So our next one will be one of the chases. This is Nick Gage, and this is how he was supposed to come out originally, right? I'm not too sure about the story behind this, but how I don't know, they just wanted to pivot and just make a chase with the bloody figure, which is really good. Either way, it's still cool. This is, of course, you got again the back. I'll just show off real quick what the card looks like. Cards are set, come in separate. You got MDK, all F and day, baby. And you got, of course, in the front, you got the Nick Gage. And then the big thing right there, right? This is really cool. The Major Chase sticker to let you know that this is the Chase. So as you can see right here to the side of me, this is what the regular version looks like. Pop this open real quick. Oh wow! I just noticed the back. It's pretty cool. Of course, he comes with the pizza cutter in hand. There he is, baby. Nick F. and Gage. You got the pizza cutter, bloody. This is the bloody variant. Bloody arms, bloody face. Looks like Matt Cardona gave him a real beating, right? The top of his head's bloody. I like this on the back. Nick Gage. Of course, he's got his camo shorts. Uh, Black kickers, knee pads. And of course, kind of wrestling shoes. Pretty damn cool, man. Like, I really dig this one a lot. This might be, I don't know, might be my favorite so far. So, pretty cool. Uh, Again, you could actually purchase these right now. The chases are randomly put in to the boxes. I just got lucky. I got lucky. So I will be in the market for a regular Nick Gage to complete my collection, of course, or to further to complete my collection, because there are some others that I do need, and I too intend on getting. Oh wait, I forgot to leave this out right now. All right, we're gonna go to. Oh yes, very nice, very evil. Danhausen, yes. Um, Again, as a back, looks really good. Let me actually exit this real quick. Sorry. And the back looks really good. There's a card, same old stuff. Front, Danhausen. This is the very first Danhausen figure. Of course, we'll be getting. Of course, at the time he was not signed. When they signed him, he was not signed to AEW. So we'll be getting a Jazzwares figure soon. Well, soonish. But we'll also be getting the Heels and Faces line. Ooh, wow. Pretty cool, man. This is pretty. I like this a lot. So you got the very highly detailed tattoo. So now a lot of people say, well, why don't they have tattoos on the arms? Well, I'll tell you why. The original line did not put the tattoos on the arms. So this is the chest piece is just kind of an added bonus there, but that's why. Of course, you got the great face paint. This is pretty awesome, man. You got it's got the black ears, dark black, jet black hair. You've got Danhausen on the tights, on the butt. Nice jacked up, big huge delts and pecs and traps. He's looking jacked, man. Looking good, man. Looking pretty damn good. I do like this Danhausen figure. Overall, I've been very happy with this line, so I don't think you can really say anything bad about this line. You just have to be able to understand a lot, all the winks and nods that they give to the original line. So speaking of winks and nods, oh, I didn't show this off here. Let's see. This is already unboxed them here. We got Adam Bomb, Brian Clark. There's the card right there. Front of the card again. Already got them unboxed, but I want to show you guys some things here. So originally, this is what Adam Bomb was supposed to look like, right? And it was based off of this figure, right? The Toy Fair catalog in 1995 came out with this guy right here, right? Um, Actually, no, that's not that is this is the catalog right here. So this was based off of prototype pictures. Sorry, this is based on prototype pictures where he had the orange and the yellow, right? Then out of nowhere, we get this Toy Fair catalog. Shout out to Wrestling Figure Database here. Um, that show this guy off, where he's got blue. He's blue and yellow. So originally it was supposed to be again orange and yellow, and then we get this get hit with this blue. This isn't during the process of them making the figures, right? This news comes out. If you also notice, we have a different 1-2-3 kid in Series 2. So originally, this atom bomb, and this is why this is so great, was a wink and a nod to the original Series 2 line. And we're supposed to get what was supposed to be this. So they pivoted and they made a chase. And here is that chase. Boom. Now, I do have to say, like the fan in front is probably just a tad bit too big. If I'm just nitpicking. And but however, I do like the sides. Let's see if I can show those off. You got like it's like the bomb look right there on the sides. Pretty cool. Of course, he comes with his traditional goggles. Very, very toyetic. Um, so the little radioactive symbols down there on his knee pads. Again, this is based off of the original picture, but it appears that the radioactive symbol may be just a tad bit too big. I don't know, but I'm looking at this thing. This thing is cool. It is really cool. So we do know about the scale. Don't have a bendy right around here to show you. I don't think. Oh yeah, here we go. So let's go through the scale. So here is, of course, an original animal and atom bomb. Boom. Look pretty cool there. So just trying to pretty much in line with each other. Got toe to toe. Boom. Perfect. This is, and again, like these, they started to shrink the chest a little bit here with this LOD series. So it's really like the first 2 or 3 that have the big giant chest on them. So, so that is that. And like I said, again, we'll be there's a very blurry picture of this that ends up being the actual prototype here. Again, this is from this one right here is from the catalog. So that is what this one is based off of. Okay, so whereas the chase, which is this, is based off of a blurry picture that was shown with Razor Ramon and I can't remember who else. And you can see in the background of this atom bomb chase. So originally it was supposed to look like this, and originally the Major Bendies atom bomb was supposed to look like this, and just like how it was in the Toy Fair, but quick pivot, boom, we got this as the chase. So there is still this one out there, and I will need that one. that you can purchase. This is the regular version. So make sure you head over to majorpodmerch.com. There it is right there. Series 2 is available. That is where you can get your Major Bendies Series 2. And don't forget also, they are the pre-sale for Tyrus is up, pre-order for the next 2 weeks till July 23rd. And, stay on the lookout. We got San Diego Comic-Con coming up, and they're going to be releasing a lot more stuff too. So make sure you check that out. A lot bigger Free the Fig here this week, but appreciate everybody for joining me in with me. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Make sure you rate and review podcast. Give us a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that up right now. Just hit that button. We're sure glad you did. Until next time, peace, love, and happiness.